following the signs. Scorpios, this is a message for you. We don't know what the message is as of yet, but it is your season, and it's our season. I also embody this Scorpio. So time for a message for you guys. I don't know how relevant this is, but whilst I was running the lake this morning, I had the taste of Earl Grey tea come to my mouth. And I haven't drank Earl Grey tea for a fucking pretty long time. And I had no link with it. I don't know if it's relevant to say here. Maybe someone is a lover of Earl Grey tea, or maybe some of you might have had like a grandmother or a grandfather that was an Earl Grey drinker. But anyway, that's for somebody. Scorpio, you could have a lot going on at the moment to do with your health. Now, whether this is your physical health or your spiritual and emotional health. And this week, we've really stepped into that Scorpio season. We have a lot of active planets in Scorpio at the moment. So, not just yourself, but all of us are really feeling the impacts of where they are showing up in our own personal natal charts and working with those energies. But you could have something that is really prompting you to seek out support. Now, whether this is like through a medical practitioner or holistic services, but you could find yourself very much drawn to something that's coming back up, something from the past. Now, whether this is a deep wound, a memory, some of you may have had a dream that has, brought something back up for you. But it's like at this time, whatever has been brought up, whatever this wound is, it's, if we think of Chiron, the wounded healer, and Chiron's glyph, its symbol is a key. And it's like there's something that you withhold that may have felt like it was irrelevant. But just like those planets, Saturn and Uranus, it's like, don't be too quick to discard the old. There's something here where you can bring wisdom from something that appears to be a wound for you. And it could open up a lot of doors. It's like the more, if you have the ability to heal yourself, the more you gain compassion for others and want to help restore others from their own wounds as well. So there could be something that maybe you are finding yourself naturally drawn to that could have, it means that you are maybe potentially aligning with people that are quite, in a certain state of mind. But you have an ability to be able to humble yourself in order to take a person for as is, not for what their wounds are, because you're very accepting of how deep wounds can go. I don't know who this is making sense to, but anyway, it's all coming out. So what's going on for you, Scorpio? What's going on around you right now? Got the road. Yeah, it could definitely be a change of direction coming up. For some of you, maybe this is a trip. Maybe this is a short trip. Or maybe this is someone making a short trip towards you. We've also got the rider and the letters here. It could be some news that comes in quite quickly, unexpected news, or news that just comes at the right time. This could even be having a conversation and aligning with the right people at the right time who can offer something. Maybe this has to do with the change of direction that you're taking. It's like the rider can represent like the knight in shining armor. Maybe someone just shows up at that right moment to offer you support that in turn helps you embark in this new direction. For some of you, like maybe this is like awaited news. This could be like, information coming in, clarification coming in, or an outcome for somebody, like a completion of something. The letters can be like a diploma, a certificate, legal contracts, Expressions of love. There's something's coming. And there's something symbolic about it, maybe potentially being handwritten, or it's, something being presented to you, like there's a delivery of some sort. Whatever this is, it's going to stir up something, and it has stirred up like a change of direction here. I feel like this is going to be well welcomed too. This is something, that brings a lot of happiness, and that could maybe shine a light where you've potentially been feeling like, fuck life. Fuck everybody. And it can happen. It can happen. Oh, look, it wanted to come back out. So I just had the bear sitting here from a shuffle that it hadn't been put away. The bear is here. Now, the bear in my two different decks here have somewhat of a different meaning. This bear can be like something big, something or someone overbearing, and like someone that, is trying to be helpful, wants to offer, but really like, I don't want the fish that's been in your mouth. This could be something or someone that you feel like there's a bit of an obligation to. This could be someone coming in with a peace offering. An innocent peace offering. We've got the child and the lilies that have shown up. It's also like, I don't know, something could have you really like discovering the joy in the little things right now. Brings you back to a carefree state of, I've got to just work through something and be in the moment of something. The other child. This could even be like representing that inner child and inner child wounds. You're incorporating both of those. For some of you, this is children in general. Something is happening around you with your kids. But I mean, the energy of the child is innocence. It is carefree. And something that brings you back. Something's taking you back. So again, we're coming back to something deep-rooted here. All right, we've got the gentleman. We've got masculine energy has entered the building. This could be yourself. This could be someone that is thinking of you. Someone that maybe has had big influence in your life, or maybe a father of your children. Something coming back around here, Scorpio. What do the angels have to say here? What is this situation? They come out way too quickly, so I'm not taking them. What is this situation for Scorpio? One card, please, angels. What is this situation? What's going on here? For a lot of you, I feel like there's just been a lot of like imbalances this year. Like you've probably had to work through a lot of endings or a lot of removing yourself from situations. Forgiving when maybe, I haven't forgotten yet. Yeah. Forgiveness doesn't mean that we forgive somebody else's actions. Forgiveness is more for ourselves. There comes a lot of weight with carrying around resentment or hatred. So you're being encouraged here to just, release something for yourself. Make peace with it yourself. There is support around. I feel like something's been like, the universe is wanting to bring something in for you. Maybe something that you've really cancelled out, something that you've just, this could be the idea of love. This could be like an emotion. Or even just, some outcomes, starting to see the rewards of, all this work that you have been doing here. For some of you, you're needing to release whatever is holding you back from forgiving someone or something. Release it to your guides, release it to the universe, release it to God. Whoever is that source for you. Don't carry this alone. All you can do right now is really take responsibility for yourself and how you want to feel, how you want to show up in life. For some of you, Scorpio, there could be a short trip coming up. And maybe this is something that you've been waiting for. I feel like maybe there could be something to do with a legal contract. Let's do a bit of an energy check-in though. Like, how are you currently feeling? What is going on for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's current energy? Spirit. Yeah, a lot of you are definitely healing. Some of you could be maybe smoking a bit of weed. No shade here. But I feel like a lot of you are really, focusing on something that you've always known to be true about yourself. Like whether this is some of you have always had a dream to be somebody, to be in the spotlight, to be famous, to be seen by the world. Maybe someone here does play baseball. But it's like you're really actively doing that now. And for some of you, it is drawing attention from others. You could really find that you are drawn to what you consume right now, what's going into your body. You could be very much like wanting to abolish any chemicals, anything unnatural, any synthetic. Like someone is not wanting any more boosters. Someone's not wanting to have anything but their own immune system, being that driving force for them here. A lot of you have felt very overlooked in connections. Could feel like someone here, you feel like you say something and it's like no one is listening. So whether you say it or you stop talking, I'm seeing someone just like sink back down into their chair. Like you could feel like, what the actual fuck? Like, am I invisible? Am I wearing the invisibility cloak today? Just with the people you've had around you and this healing that you are now doing, like you're really discovering, well, oh my God, I don't even want to be around those people. I don't want to be included in superficial groups. I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to be made feel like I'm sick of projecting. And I don't know who you are, but like I highly agree here. Some of you are in situations that you are there by obligation and not particularly because these are the type of people you want to be around. Someone could be getting THC oil or starting that, or medicinal something's coming up about weed here. Who knows? It's not quite 420, but I feel like you have a very strong commitment to this healing path that you are on, like this direction. Just your own moral beliefs too. Who's currently around you at the moment? You could have someone that really likes to have a gamble around you. This could be quite a big personality, but someone who's also very hearing the word snooty, like they're always looking for the negative in a situation. This could be someone who doesn't really have a lot to offer. Like they're there and they will show up to situations, but they don't really bring anything to the table. Unless it's like, a spontaneous good time where, they're not having to take any accountability or responsibility. This is someone who likes to roll the dice, that goes on that luck of the dice. Someone's number could be 777. I'm also hearing 1010. That could be symbolic. Or maybe the 10th of October was a symbolic month for you. You know, someone is like feeding into something that they don't even have the resources to be able to do. Who is this King of Meals to you? Got the Emperor reversed and we've got the Four Pentacles reversed. This could be someone that maybe you have released this person, or someone that you find very controlling. Someone could be born in 1985 here. Someone could work in hospitality with food in some way. I'm hearing they have no backbone. 1976 could be someone's birth year. You could feel like no matter how much time goes past, like this person just doesn't mature. They don't get any better. In fact, they get worse, if anything, because they're not, this is somebody who's not being held accountable. This is someone that hasn't had like a really nasty fucking consequence to make them go, ooh, I won't do that again. This is someone that's just been enabled for a long period of time. Some of you, maybe this is like a boss, a father figure, or someone that's had like a level of control or authority over you. Or maybe at one point this was somebody that you looked up to, or you were under their demise. Something could have occurred with like a gathering and maybe a barbecue. Something that went from like, I don't know, maybe somebody presented themselves very differently or put on something that they really couldn't freaking afford here. But it's like they're a very tantalizing person. This person could be an Aries or a Capricorn. They don't have to be, but this could be someone that's very in their masculine energy, very driven by, I don't know, whatever's going on through their head. But potentially, like if this person was actually emotionally healthy, this could be someone that could have really great leadership qualities and could be very ambitious and very driven to achieve. Like this is a hard worker. However, in the opposite scale here, this is someone that's using those skills that they have at a cost of other people's integrity. Someone that wants to have their cake and eat it too. So why are they showing up for you? What's going on here, Scorpio? Why are they showing up? Got the Hermit, gone fishing. You could be like wanting time out from this person, or maybe you are having time out from this person. Maybe this is that short trip or a change of direction. What is the Hermit here? Yeah. It's like someone's turned down an offer to catch up. And it could have been very based on like a confusion of emotions of what someone was consuming. Something went very cold, something tasted very cheap or left a bad taste in your mouth, I'm hearing. It's like someone expected you to just keep enabling them like everybody else, or keep on feeding their ego. I think you're over this though. Like emotionally, I don't feel like this has much of a hold. I feel like you've detached a lot. Like for some of you, maybe you are still feeling disappointment, or you've found yourself drinking a lot, like trying to numb something. But it's like you already intuitively know what this is and know that this is something that's not healthy for you or something that you even enjoy. if I had my choice over, I still wouldn't pick you. Somebody's feeling that. I feel like this is someone that, like, very much wants to break bread, wants to pull you back in. Knight of Drinks. Maybe you had like a special little concoction that you guys mix up together and drink. Or like you make something and this person is like, no one does it like you. Like, we need you. What is the Knight of Drinks here? I just feel like you're just really focusing on, one thing at a time. I feel like you're not somebody who can entertain lots of different things. Like, you're not like a serial dater, not someone who can get on the dating apps and have the capacity or the tolerance to talk to like 5 different people at a time. You kind of like, you pick one. They don't realize that. They don't realize like the 80,000 you've already flipped through, and you've chosen this one that's showing some sure signs of maybe somewhat alignment, and then you'll see how it plays out, rather than like having 5 like meaningless conversations going at once, which can pull you in lots of different directions. So yeah, for a lot of you, you're just like focusing on like coming back to yourself one thing at a time. I don't want anything that feels risky or stagnates or slows me down, or that doesn't want to like mend anything. Like, can't deal with people that can't take accountability, can't apologize for their words. Why is this showing up for Scorpio? You could just be feeling like, I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of being strong here. Someone could be born in 1986. Someone could have some Leo in their chart. There's something's like coming back to focus. Like building your strength. Well, this is a situation that's requiring you to really come back in and be like, why? Why is this actually getting to me? Because I don't like this person. I'm not worried about them. I'm detached from them, but yet something keeps niggling at me where I feel like it's fucking getting to me here. So this could be where coming back to this inner child, this wound, whatever it is that you have, that you may be like, okay, peeling back the layers. Lions don't have layers. You could be very unfiltered at times. Maybe you have some Sagittarius in your chart also. You could find like, no, it's just, I'm very open with my healing here. So what more could it possibly be? Is there any further advice? What is going on here, Scorpio? You're at a bit of a fork in the roads for sure. It's like something's really needing you to make moves without someone knowing what you're up to here. Something could have occurred in winter, or maybe something is coming up in winter. For some of you, it's just that feeling of like hibernating and solitude and, allowing something to come up. We've also got meditation and awakening. So it's like you could be feeling very called to self-reflect. You're feeling very called to like that you can feel something that's going on. Could be within a meditation that you have a visualization, you have an epiphany, something is really awakening you to your calling, your path, or why this has been such a solo journey for you. There's something about creating your own warmth as well. Creating a place that is like your retreat, your safe haven to be able to come back to. And also like your curiosity too, to see through bullshit. What is the closing fairy message for Scorpio here? Think of a question, Scorpio. Fairies, please give Scorpio an accurate answer, whatever question they are currently thinking about. Marriage. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. Pregnancy. Fucking what a combo, hey? The birth of a child brings great blessing to you and the world. So for a lot of you, your question is regarding, like, you know, will I ever meet my counterpart? Well, is marriage and children a thing for me in this lifetime? For others of you, maybe this is something that you are embarking on, a new journey here, or you've really called this in. Maybe there is an upcoming wedding or invitation that you might be going to, where you find yourself aligned with someone that could be quite symbolic within your life. For others of you, there could be a child in your life that's brought you a lot of joy, or that is bringing you a lot of joy. Maybe this is your own child, maybe this is a niece or nephew, or for some of you, working with children as well. Someone definitely has a dream, a wish to be a mother. And it is coming. Like, they want you to know that that is coming. For those that are not thinking wedding or babies, patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So keep going, whatever you are doing, Scorpio. Advice for said individual. Yeah, 10 of Tools. Something's over. Something is done with somebody. And you could be getting, you know, an outcome for something here. Something's really closing out and it's done. Maybe someone born in 1950. Like, this could be, I don't know, someone is like making a clean chop, or is done with someone and their wood. I don't know. I'm going to wrap this one up, Scorpio. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, please like and subscribe to Following the Signs, and I'll see you in the next one.